It's John Gordon. I'm the National President of the Public Service Alliance of Canada.
And what are the big issues for your members in the right now, and particularly in the post-election period?
Well, the big issues for our membership is, in fact, the security of jobs, because they see what they've been watching is that the erosion of jobs. They're not renewing people when they leave. So positions are going away. Opportunities to advance are declining, and they see programs that they're working on sort of being left to the side, and so they're worried that this government is going to come down on the programs and the services to the public.
There must be quite a morale problem as well.
Well, it's becoming that way. The Conservative government before the election, and we haven't heard much since, but before the election said, no, we're not going to be slashing jobs. We're not going to be laying people off. We are going to be looking at how we renew the public service, and we're not going to be renewing everybody who leaves. We don't know what the message means at that point, but I sure think it's going to change now.
I hear pensions mentioned a lot at this convention. How do pension concerns affect your members?
Well, pension's been on the table for quite some time. As a matter of fact, it was alarming this morning to see that in the front page lead story in the Globe and Mail that the public service pensions are again the number one issue. And this government is no friend of the pension plans for public sector workers at all. So while we've managed to secure pension going forward in terms of talking with the government the last time, we have no guarantees, ironclad guarantees, that they're not going to review them again. So we're worried that this government is going to take a look at how the pensions are paid out, the defined benefit pension plans that exist in the public service, and the fact that the different provisions within the Superannuation Act. They don't buy and they don't listen to the story about the fact that our members pay for the pensions. This is not a freebie. This is a collective bargaining, collective agreement, not a collective agreement, it's a pension plan where our members pay a substantive amount of money into the plan. It's a part of their job, it's a part of their, right, and these people are trying to take it away.
There's a good deal. The right wing is lobbying against pensions, saying that, particularly public service pensions, saying that they're too rich, gold-plated. You hear that term. How do you fight that battle in public?
Well, you know something, it's interesting that you do get that from the private sector a lot, but I would invite the private sector to look at the pension plans of chief executive officers and companies. If you want to see a gold-plated pension plan, you ought to take a look at them. The pension plan that our members have is a defined benefit plan that they pay into, and it's an investment on the retirement, and they have the right to receive it. But if they want to look at the corporate pension plans and the millions of dollars that these corporate executives get from pension plans, that is a gold-plated pension plan.
How will you be working over the next 4 years to change the minds of those people who voted for Harper so that we get a different government?
Well, I think that sad to say, but I don't think a lot of the general population understand what it is that Harper is saying when he says that there's going to be jobs leaving through attrition. It doesn't matter how a job leaves. What happens is people are in place working in government to work on projects, and they work on services to the public. You take the people out of the system, gone are the projects and gone are the services. That is what's going to affect them. And when people start to say, well, I thought I can just go and talk to someone about employment insurance because I've lost my job, well, there isn't going to be the people there, or the lineup is going to be so huge that they're not going to get a chance to do that. Services now where they do have government employees working, where they can go and talk to them, it's going to be a 1-800 number, and just stand in and hold the phone and listen to the music for a while because you're not getting the service you used to get. These are the types of things that this government wants to introduce, and I think that that's going to be a sad day for Canada.
Final thoughts that you'd like to leave us with?
Well, we have to continue to work with the the government is there. They're there for another 4 years. We have to work as a union to make sure that we get the message out. We've got to get the message to our membership, who then can get the message to their communities and make sure that they attend all of these meetings and challenge the MPs, whether it be the Tory MP in the riding or whether it be an NDP MP in the riding or even a Liberal, although there's so few of them these days. I don't know where they might find one. But talk to these people, because when the House of Commons sits, it's them speaking in the House of Commons and getting questioned in the House of Commons is going to make a difference.
So your key strategy really for change is to get your members active.
The members have to become much more active, but they are active now, but we have to redouble our efforts to make sure that they're active, they understand the issues, and they can take them to the politicians.
I've been hearing this from quite a number of the people I've been talking to at the convention. Tell me what some of your methods are for activating your members.
Well, we have been involved politically with our members before the election, during mobilization for collective bargaining and the whole bit. So what we've got to do is now change our message and change our focus to do a lot more of what we have been doing in the past. We've got a lot of conventions coming up this year, for example. We're going to have thousands of our members attend those conventions. So this is the time for us to get the message out, because the more people we get on message now, the more people who will go out to the local meetings in the fall of this year and the spring of next year and continue to talk to them. We need them also to talk to their family and their friends at their community associations and the likes, and make sure that they understand what is happening about services that government is supposed to provide. And I think we've got to talk to them about the fact is paying taxes is not a bad thing. Paying taxes is in actual fact a good thing, but it's the government, how they spend your taxes, that they have to focus their attention on. And they should be spending their taxes on serving the public and serving the people and doing the programs that they're supposed to do. So we got to get them. We should not be afraid to talk about taxes. We should be out there and making sure that tax dollars are spent wisely and not foolishly.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Don.
Okay, thanks, Ish.